Hello everyone, my name is Coco. Welcome to the Linguistics Classroom. And today, I'm going to introduce a special term in second language acquisition, which is called interlanguage. What is interlanguage? You may wonder whether it is a real language or something we can eat or not. Before knowing the meaning of it, I'll talk about where it came from. Interlanguage theory is generally credited to Larry Selinker, an American professor of applied linguistics, whose article Interlanguage appeared in the January 1972 issue of the Journal International Review of Applied Linguistics in Language Teaching. Interlanguage is actually a type of speech or writing people produced when they are learning a new language. And different people produce different interlanguages of their own. These include A. Borrowing patterns from the mother tongue. B. Extending patterns from the target language. C. Expressing meanings using the words and grammar which are already known. Interlanguage is affected by the speaker's original language or the language the speaker has learned before. It has its own rule system that is different from the native speaker. For example, a Chinese speaker who is learning English may produce sentences like, I go work today, but it should be, I go to work today. Do she dance? But it should be, does she dance? Do you driving every day? But it should be, do you drive every day? I would say that those sentences are more Chinese-style English. It is obvious that the sentences above are not perfect. There are some errors in it, but they are all utterances of the speakers when learning English, which means they are part of the sentences in the interlanguage. Therefore, I would say that the interlanguage is unique. It is never anyone's first language. It contains elements of the speaker's original language, and it also contains ungrammatical sentences. So now you may ask, so what is interlanguage for actually? Everyone develops different interlanguage. Well, interlanguage is useful viewing as a separate transitional linguistic system at all levels such as phonology, morphology, syntax, etc. It can also show some evolving linguistic patterns and rules and explain the specific cognitive and social linguistics processes. For example, by analyzing the interlanguage, we may find out that language learners may sometimes over-apply how the new language is different from their original languages. Therefore, when the English speakers learn how French adjectives work, they may make the mistake like un poisson petit, which means a small fish in English, rather than the correct one, un petit poisson. From this example, we can learn the rules of the interlanguage and get to know how people learn their second, third, or fourth languages, and also how their first language affects their learning process. Now, let's review of what interlanguage is. First, it is actually a type of speech or writing people produced when they are learning a new language. Second, every interlanguage is unique. Third, it is not anyone's first language. Fourth, it contains elements of speaker's original language. Fifth, the sentences of the interlanguage can be error analysis. This is the end of the video. After watching it, hope everyone is clear about what interlanguage is. See you next time. Bye!